Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To throw it on 1st down. This is reeled in by Leggett. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be Panthers football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Man in motion here. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Staying with Walker. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. We give up the gut to Walker. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Running with Walker again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Throw on third down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it up. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Go! Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. This is Walker on second. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Past the 25. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just...
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco.
They'll come out throwing. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Throwing off the play fake here. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers running away with it in the second quarter. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
They go with Walker here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Running left, here's Walker. Across the 45 and still going. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Here we go, set. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 19. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Tight end going in motion here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to Leggett. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come 19. Ready. Hurt. Take go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making this a laugher before halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Setting up a throw. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go. Mustang 19.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's got a man left. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On the jump.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 32.
Go!
2nd and 13. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18, right, set. Panther 11.
Throwing from the gun here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, set.
From the 38. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now Seattle gonna call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
65 there, 6, come on,
Motioning the tight end now.
set, go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. Trying for the deep ball. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready?
A final throw before the break. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Handoff running left, Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's trying to push the field. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from near his own goal line. Short pass brought in. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and just 2 to go.
79 Broncos.
They'll try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Running back sent in motion. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, sack. Hook.
They are throwing it again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Sack.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
On 2nd and 9. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burned into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I think it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Throwing now off play action. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Got it. Ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. And up.
Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go! Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
A tight end in motion now. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's on the move. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Walker on first down. Broke through the tackle. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Walker hauls it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes the pocket. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On third down, Walker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got to keep moving quick here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Street.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Got to hurry this to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Ready,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
let's go now.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Go, Lee, go. Go.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.